What's up, fam? Thanks for tuning in. If you're coming back, I appreciate it. So here we are utilizing FSD Beta 6. We're just going to be doing a drive to no other place than Philz Coffee. So this is all going to be pretty much side streets, but really looking forward to this drive. Hopefully going to be getting some good footage. All right, we're coming up to a stop here, made a right. All right, we have cars here, so it's going to move out, and then we actually have a person there, so it's moving all the way out, which is great. Okay. Sees the people walking, and then we obviously have this motorcycle and truck over here on the right, so it's going out a little bit, but going back in. Okay, we're going to be making a left here. It sees the person there and it's taking it cautiously, but the person's not even looking, so it's going to go. It did not see that stack of leaves over there, but no harm there. Sees the trees over here. There's a biker coming up here on the left, so it's going to move over more. Car was going to be making a left out, but it just kept going. All right, turned green, so it's going to be making a right. Didn't need to come to a stop. All right, so we're going to be making a left up here. Green, and it went through it, made it through it. Sorry, I have a huge bottle of water over there. All right, so we have construction up here, so it's going to be moving over, which is great. That's awesome. Literally noticed that and started to move to the right. That's great. Okay, gonna give it the pressure. You have to give it a pressure, apply pressure. Okay, and then we have a big truck over here, and it's awesome. It slowed up, and there was actually, it looked like a car that was coming out, but it did its job by allowing that car to come in. So really good scenarios that we've had so far. Okay, it's slowing up, gonna let that car pass, and then it's gonna go to the light. All right, here we're going. What fell earlier was a huge jug of water, so I'm sorry, it looked like that turn was worse than it was when it really wasn't. So just turned green. But yeah, sorry I haven't been able to get to some videos in the past couple of days. Life has just been busy, so, you know, doing what I can. And it has been almost, what, 10 or 11, it's been like 10 to 12 days since the last update. So I'm hoping for one tonight, or we will see. But these updates have been good, and again, I have not driven or been able to do some videos in the past couple days. So here again, you know, just doing an errand, you know, went to a, you know, close by neighborhood, not necessarily where my place is, just because, you know, for privacy. But you know, this is a drive that I was gonna take, is, you know, go get coffee. And so, you know, here in this drive specifically, this drive specifically, you know, had a lot of side streets. So I know this is a little bit straight, but thankfully, you know, we had some action with the construction work going on, with cars jumping out in front. But these are the real life scenarios. So, you know, obviously it's important to test it, but it's also important to make sure we're doing, you know, the drives that everyone is typically going to be doing. So. But yeah, really stoked for what's going to happen. Just watching all this stuff get better. So yeah, I mean, we are itching towards autonomy. And I mean, I think to be honest, my personal opinion is, obviously we're all marching towards autonomy 5, right? That's the goal. But I think that if once Tesla, you know, refines this and this gets to a point where, you know, everyone can get it, that, and then the massive rollout to all the people that have the FSD beta, or at that point, you know, it's not going to be a beta, but if they roll that out to a mass market, right, where, call it, even if it's like 300,000 cars or however many of those cars, you know, the million plus that they made are in the US. If they roll that out to the general population, let's say in the US, that will be a big part of history, and a big change in how companies, specifically, you know, the automotive companies do business, but also too how tech rolls out. And this is not like just like rolling out a new phone. I mean, the iPhone, when that launched, it was a game changer, but this has so many more implications because this is people's lives here. This is all this stuff. So, you know, when they get to the point where, you know, the refinements are done and it's safe. It's still safe now. I mean, this is pretty epic. I mean, here it is driving. And if you don't believe me, that blue dot right here, right down there, that if that's engaged the whole time, I really can't do any engagements at all, other than apply pressure, which it asks me to do every now and again. It will disengage. But if they roll this out to, you know, however many people have bought the FSD, that's going to be huge, because these cars on a massive scale will literally be driving themselves. I think as a result, there will be less accidents, per capita, per mile, whatever you want to call it. We already know that autopilot itself, so autopilot is not FSD, that is already safer per mile than humans. So it's going to be really cool to see how this all works. Okay, so we're making a right here. Okay, sees the human over there. Okay, it's going to be making the right. That's epic. But yeah, so either way, I'm looking forward to like those implications. Okay, so here we are. Moved over a little bit because of this construction, and similar with here, it is moving over as a result. Construction happening over there. Turn off this heat. My wheel was heated. All right, the person made it safely across the street in the crosswalk, so now it's just going through. to a stoplight. We're almost at Philz, so again, end-to-end drive, guys. This is huge, guys and gals. This is great. But yeah, it's up here, so I'm gonna disengage in 300 feet. But thanks for tuning in.